Hello everyone, this is Tykan again, working on some more parallax backgrounds for pixels for my game Heart of Corruption with the team I'm working on. It's a working title. This might be a doozy one, a long one, because it's more than just, 64 by 64 image. It's going to be a bigger parallax background. So hang on to your seats if you're going to be joining me or watching the video, and I do appreciate everyone that does watch it. Gives me a good time just talking while I'm doing my own work. So what I'm going to do is make a new file. It's a 64 by 64. We're actually going to do 126 by 126, yeah. Because we're actually, oopsie daisy, let's not do that. Let's see, 126. We got power by 2. It's 4. Let's look at 64. 128 by 128, my bad. So we're going to make a 128 by 28 file size parallax. So I'm going to call this background parallax lab. Alright, so 126 or 128 by 128. And we are good to go with our parallaxing. So now we're gonna start this process. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna do what I usually do is I'm gonna delete the background here and press OK, delete this crap, and there we go. We have a clean slate to work on now. So what I'm gonna do is start making lab backgrounds. So again with the sci-fi theme because our game is very sci-fi. And let's get started. So I want to start making walls. So I feel like that's probably the best way to start. As I said before. Oh, is my thing set in the wrong color? Let me see here, mode. Okay, no, it's in the right color. I thought it was an RGB mode for a second. Alright, so let's go get our character Ivan again. So we have a good reference to look at while drawing the parallax backgrounds. 1 second here, I gotta drag her in. Come on. You see, this is called being prepared for live streams, of course. Okay. Here's Ivan. I'm going to drag her here. And so let's take her here. And here we go. We got Ivan ready to rumble here. So now we have a good, layout of how we should probably make the character. And delete Ivan here. Put her on a different layer. It makes it much easier to keep track with. Because that'll be layer 0. Ivan down here. And call this Ivan layer. Okay. Layer 0 is going to be outline. Perfect. So let's get started here with our great endeavor to make a fantastic game. So now we're going to make the walls. And I got to really think sci-fi here because like I said, I don't know how many times over. Okay, so we got to think of what a lab looks like. And for the sake of being transparent, I am using Metroid Fusion tiles as a reference. And that's okay if people use references. I mean, every game uses their own reference material to make their own stuff. Because, making stuff from scratch is, Well, not possible. Everyone copies each other to a certain extent, I think. So let's do this. And what we're going to do is put a little box here and put it down. Come on. There we go. Like I said, I'm pressing shift to make a straight line. What's funny about that is that one of the concept artists for our game, I was chatting with her about, you know, we were initially talking about how do we want to do our coloring and how we want to lay out the whole level design and, you know, camera, etc., etc. And while I was drawing, I was like making this mistake of like, oh no, I can't keep a straight line. But then she's like, why don't you press the shift key? And I was like, oh, my life is so much easier now. So I spent probably a good amount of time not even knowing about that feature, and I felt pretty stupid after that. I can only imagine how much time I could have saved by knowing this long before, you know, so I don't do mistakes like that. Alright, so the door, maybe let's add stuff like that. Come on. There you go. Alright. I feel like that looks pretty cool. And what else do we want to do? We want to add this to the top. Come on. Maybe, actually, you know what we can do? I gotta move my keyboard a little bit further away from me because it's getting away from my tablet. Or it's inhibiting me from actually drawing. Sorry, gotta take a drink. Alright. Add this over here. Add this long way. And don't want that to happen. Just delete that. That's pretty nifty. Pretty nifty indeed. 1, 2, 3, and there we go. Good start, good start. And just so you guys know, I'm probably not going to do the whole thing on this stream. I mean, if anyone watched the last stream, you know that it took me about 53 minutes just to do a 64 by 64 platform tile. So you can only imagine how long it'll take to do this one. And I don't want to bore you guys half to death with my monotone voice anyways. That wouldn't be very fun for watching. There we go. That looks pretty nifty, except for maybe we probably have to make this a little bit wider. So I'm going to delete this part and go back. And up, and there we go. That looks pretty nifty, pretty nifty. Let's delete this part here. Add this over here. And there you go. That looks like a pretty nifty wall so far. Now the next thing we want to do. Let me see here. I use my reference again to see how Nintendo pulls off their stuff. Because it's always, like I said, it's pretty important to look at reference material and not feel so bad about it. I mean, you're not plagiarizing. You're pretty much doing your own thing. If people are ever worried about that, I know that I was when I first started pixel arting. And Okay, that's come here. That looks like shit. Okay. Let's do this. Let's do like a. Let's do this over here. Let's see how this looks. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. Let's do that. That's too long. Gotta delete that one. Oh. There we go. No. That's not gonna work. It doesn't work, Danielson. And people are screaming in the comments, why aren't you using your grids? Those will help you. Wow, okay. Still out of. I need to delete one more. Maybe. There we go. That works. Now let's add maybe going down like this. That looks pretty nifty. And then we can just do one more going out like that, so it can has like a, because everything needs to really connect with each other, so things need to be in somewhat of a pattern. Not too much where the player notices, but enough that when you're actually designing a level, it works. Oh, come on. Thank you, NVIDIA GeForce, for getting the way of my deleting. There we go. Perfect. So now that we have that, we can probably add some walls over here. Having some lag between my. There we go. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. It looks pretty nifty. Pretty nifty. So now we are going to Let's add. Maybe we should copy and paste this here. CV. Oh my gosh, it's so bold. Nah. That looks pretty stupid. I don't want to do that. Maybe I'll just keep adding to this and see. Or maybe what I should do. Or maybe I shouldn't do. To be or not to be, that is the question. So let's go back and we can work on maybe some details over here and kind of get back to going to what we want to do with that. So let's go over here and just do this, see what happens. And there we go. And there we go. So it kind of lines up at the end. All right. So now what should we do with this shenanigans to make it more sci-fi than sci-fi can possibly sci-fi? We'll do that. I think it looks a little bit niftier. Give it some more the it factor. It's probably ready to be ready for the next America's Got Talent. There we go. It'll do that way. And we'll do the same thing over here. Come on. There we go. That looks pretty cool. Pretty cool indeed. And we can always add some more sci-fi nonsense. Like that. Give some more sci-fi than sci-fi needs to have. Here we go. We'll do this. That looks pretty cool. That looks pretty cool. Alright. I think that looks pretty cool. We can keep on even adding more designs, like kind of just doing do a horizontal rather than a vertical kind of look. Here we go. Okay. Maybe we'll do the same thing down here. Maybe I'll have to put this one over. I think that looks pretty cool. Pretty rad. Alright. Alright, so now that one's going under one, that one's going over, the other one's going under. Pretty nifty. Maybe we should do the same thing for this one too. And yeah, it actually kind of looks like lungs now. I look at it, it's pretty unintentional design choice. Alright. That looks pretty nifty. Maybe now I feel a little bit better copying and pasting this. Yeah, you know what, I can see it. And what should we do for the top? We should add more squiggly lines, of course, because that's just what we do. I want to merge these layers together. There we go. So it looks a little bit, so it keeps in order. See what I mean? It's already 18 minutes into this, and I'm not even done with the outlines yet. Oh, have mercy. Okay. So let's add more. And I'm gonna go up. Actually, you know what? Let's keep in conjoined with these lines over here. I promise you, this will look like something at the end of the day. It's not gonna look like complete total garbage. At least I hope not. Alright. Come on. Come on. There we go. Here we go. I really wish I can play music and while I do these. Make things a lot easier. Plus I have that Donkey Kong Country theme in my head. My wife and I have been playing a lot of Donkey Kong Country, and that game is complete and utter madness. Alright. No. There we go. Yeah, let's do that. And what should we do? I'll just do this. And maybe something like this. Or this. Or how about this? Alright. Oh, you don't want to do that. Unless you intentionally want to do that for your design, but I don't want to do that. Come on. Huh? Son of a bitch. Come on. Okay. I'm going to have to zoom in. And let's keep on going. We'll do that kind of design here. And we're going to go straight down, up, down, up, straight down, up. Nah, needs to be more. There we go. And down. Cool. Except for that. Let's fix that. That is no good. Alright. Nope. Let's do that again. There we go. Straight down and up. There we go. So we're going to do this. Ah, come on. Okay. I at least want to finish this outline so we can move on to the next part when I come back streaming. Three, four. There we go. Okay, so we're starting to get pretty nifty shape here. Come on. Almost looks like a little roller coaster, huh? Just going up and down the slide. Here we go. Oh, no. That was too short. Let me extend an extra pixel so it doesn't go colliding with the bottom half. That was the pixel. Here we go. There we go. Look at that. It almost looks like a wavelength on a telemetry monitor. All right. So now we got that part done. Let's Jeez Louise. This is what I mean, that the bigger the file size are, the longer it's going to take. So let's brainstorm here a little bit. Let's see. What to do. All right. So the next thing we're going to do maybe it's kind of walls that go up like a V. Oh, this is going to be very, very annoying. Okay, let's do this. All right. Come on. Here we go. Keep on moving along. Just gotta keep on going along. Oh, almost there. Okay, come on. You know what I could do? I could probably flip the image around and just kind of connect them together like that so it keeps on going and going. That actually might not be a bad idea. You know, except that happens, but you know, we'll see what happens. It might be okay. Just keep on going down. Geez Louise, if you just do it this way. Oh, come on. Would almost look like a parallax house. Go figure. If I was making a house, that would be absolutely fantastic, huh? Alright. That's pretty funny to me. Alright. Maybe I should just add it like that. So then maybe the beam just keep going up. Or you know what? This might just be a pipe at the end of the day. We will see. Oh no, I don't want to keep doing that. Don't even move my pixels up. That'll just completely mess up the whole thing. Alright, there we go. Come on. Up. Up. And up. And let me think here. Let's do. Maybe. No, this is toughy. See, this is the part where you get like a artist block and you're not sure what to do after. It's like, oh, this looked pretty cool, but oh, wait, I don't know what to do anymore. Let's do that first. Add some detail to the walls over here. And keep on moving. Thank you for those wonderful 2 people that are still watching my stream. Whether it be a bot or not, I'm not even sure at this point. But hey, that's someone. Okay. That looks pretty nifty. So next question is, should we maybe we should just keep on adding to our wavelength over here. And my team's gonna be like, what the fuck is this, Tykan? This is probably like the weirdest parallax I've ever seen. Because honestly, I'm thinking that thing too. Alright. Let's keep on adding these mechanisms. This is probably going to be a very boring video to watch in retrospect. The entertainment value is below 9,000, I'm sure. Aye, come on. And then all the pixels just kind of mesh together. Alright. That looks interesting. Yep, that's what I'll say. So what am I going to do next? Is the question. Let me see what else I can think of doing here. Sure, something that I'm kind of missing or not seeing. You could add some more designs over here, just more sci-fi-ish, more sci-fi-y. I really wish there was a key that goes like in that angle where I can just hold and it just kind of does it for me, but I believe that's what we call laziness. That looks like boots. I don't need to look like a boot, do I? Just keep on adding more shapes here to look like it's something. It's a thing, that's for sure. Da, 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 da. Let's have this here. Da, da, do. Actually, that might actually turn into something. Today's video is brought to you by the letter G for good. Okay. Let's add this doohickey over here. Let's keep on adding some more detail to this wall. This is sponsored by Van Gogh, Bob Ross, the unofficial sponsor. Alright. Just keep on adding maybe something like this. Alright. Let's keep on going. Looks pretty nifty. Let's do, maybe this is about the end of it, I don't know. Seems like it's almost towards the end of the outline. And maybe we can start adding color and I'll make sense of this thing as I keep on going, in theory. It looks like a... To be honest, I don't even know what it looks like right now. It looks like something. And that's for sure. Oh, Lord have mercy. What monster have I created? I need the gods of pixels to save me on this one. If they showed their mercy upon my feeble soul. Okay, let's add that. It honestly looks still kind of looks like a house. Unintentionally, like a parallax side view of a house. Except it's not supposed to be, so it's like, why? Oh man, what have I done? One day I'll be famous. Okay, there we go. Oh no, 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 no. There we go. keep on adding the details here. Yep, this is pixel art, people. This is what happens when you just kind of go off of minimum reference, and I don't even know what this is. I'm pretty happy with this right now, and I think right now I'm gonna stop this live stream because I'm gonna have to go somewhere, and I don't want to, you know, stop abruptly when it comes to coloring. So probably later I'll come back and do a live stream and try to finish all the coloring. And then again, those 2 people that watch this video and everyone that watches this after this goes up on my channel, thank you very much for watching 40 minutes of me scribble around. And like I said, thank you for your continued support. Hopefully sooner than later we'll have a demo out so everyone can try our team's game of Heart of Corruption. We're really excited to get this out to show you guys. And hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.